Hello, everybody. This is Beast Mode with another YouTube commentary. Today, I got a little something special for you guys. I'm going to compare the PS4 and the Xbox One. Just a little quick thing on this gameplay. I'm trying to get gold camo on the shotgun, so any suggestions, please comment below. Also, just to give you a little bit of background, I do own both a PS3 and a 360. I've owned the Xbox and the PS2 and the PS1. Just a quick little background. So first off, I'm going to give you some pros and cons to each one. First off, we'll go with the Xbox One. The Xbox One, some pros with that is that it looks like it's really, really compatible with the social gamer. Like it looks like they're really going to be able to push through with the party chat and probably make it just enhanced and better. The other thing is it has a really nice menu, a really easy to use menu. You can use your hands. The Connect 2.0 is pretty nice. It's pretty nice to be able to play Connect games on it, stuff like that, and like I said, be able to move your menu. Especially if you have other things besides video games that you're going to be playing, like different DVDs and stuff. That might be something cool to kind of whip out and be like, hey, check this out. Watch what I can do. Also, it's pretty nice to be able to switch by just talking. Sometimes you can't find the remote, sometimes you're not looking for it. So, just be able to talk and say certain things. Or some people don't understand how to use a remote. I know if my grandma tried to change my video game to TV, she may not be able to do it using my controller or being able to do it using the remotes. So for her to be able to be like, TV, that might be pretty cool. Some negatives are one, the fact that you've got to pay for the internet, which, or excuse me, not the internet, but the internet service, the gold membership will keep on coming. That kind of sucks. It's not expensive. It's not hugely bad. Obviously, I play Xbox. Like I said, I'm still playing my 360. But it does suck. I don't think we should necessarily have to pay for that. Next is the fact that Xbox One didn't show a lot of its exclusives. I think it only showed 3 or 4 exclusives in both the reveal and the E3 convention. That I would say are like, wow, these are some pretty amazing ones. Like, obviously Halo, was gonna come out of there, but yeah, there's two or three other ones that I thought were pretty amazing. Other than that, the other ones I was not too big into. And the third-party gamers, they didn't really show a lot of, or as many as PS4, and I'll get into that a little bit later, as they did, and I wish they would have. Next is another con is the fact that it doesn't look like the Xbox is more specifically designed for us gamers. It looks like it's just kind of, well, it's our home entertainment center, and it also plays games, not, hey, this is a gaming system that also does this. And it kind of seemed that way to me, and to a lot of other people. It kind of seems like they're trying to move more toward the home entertainment thing than just straight up games like the PS4. And with that, the other thing is the biggest piece for me, the hugest, most gargantuan piece of all of it, is the fact that it does not play or does not support used games. And I was kind of mad about that. I was kind of really sad about that because I do buy a lot of games from GameStop, especially because I don't have a lot of money to try out every game on the planet. And so what I usually end up doing is, especially when I get back to the States, I rent a game, I see if I like it. If I like it, then I'll end up buying it from GameStop used. So that sucks that we can't do that. All right, on to the PS4. PS4, first positive, obviously, would be the biggest positive, and that is the fact that you can buy used games. That's real cool. And just the opposite of what I said about the Xbox One. Next is it looks like PS4 is finally coming up with a party chat and ways to be a little more social in the games, other than the fact of whoever you're playing with in the same game. So that's a really big positive. I was hoping they would push PS4 to that level. Hoping they would have maybe just ported over to PS3 as well, but hey, can't get everything you want. So PS4, that seems really nice about it. The other thing is the fact that it is cheaper than the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the poorest guy in the world, but I'm also not the richest guy in the world. So if I can save some ducats and get to play my game, pretty happy. My wife's pretty happy. Everybody's pretty happy. So yeah, that just means more games I get to buy later. So yeah, definitely price was huge. The fact that the new controller has, it looks like a new controller. They gave us some new things with the controller. I really liked that. Xbox looks like they kind of just revamp their controller. This one looks completely different. It has a lot of new features on it with a little pad that may be cool, may not be, but it looks like they at least tried to give us something new with that. There's a couple more positives, but I'll move on to the negatives because the positives aren't huge, but those were the biggest ones I thought. For the negatives, the first thing is now we're going to have to pay for the Xbox Plus service to play online games. If you didn't really catch that, it was in there. We are going to have to pay now on PS4 for those games. And like I said about the Xbox One, I don't think we should pay for that. It's not expensive. It's not the expense thing. It's just that I already pay for internet service. So why should I pay for another service to then use my internet service that I already pay for to play the game? You know, and it does suck. They give you some extras, but you know, it still sucks that we have to pay for the internet. The next, well, I guess that was the biggest negative of the whole thing. The next negative, though, I guess, is kind of that the fact that their Kinect version or the PSI or PlayStation Eye is not as nice as the Kinect 2.0. Granted, I don't really use it a lot, but if I was into those kind of games and I was into doing jumping jacks in front of my screen, then that would really suck. And you know, I really think they could have probably increased that, but that's not a big deal breaker. So all in all, I'm probably buying the PS4 because it looks like the better value and it comes with a lot more features for us gamers. Remember to like and